And every person we are selecting from one time to the other, this is all our plans. She thinks that the whole God is in everywhere, like in animals, in plants, and in every being. If the soul wants to go back to the earth to learn anything again, you will see the Akashic record and then you go there. To understand the bigger picture, you have to connect to the source. The source is nothing but the God. Hey all, good morning. I'm Madhavi from Germany, and today I will be taking the session. Yeah, today's topic would be from Echoes of the Soul. And this is a very beautiful book. And this is my first spiritual book on the souls. I've read a lot of souls and soul books, actually, soul journeys, soul travels, and everything. But this is one of my favorites, and this is my first book, actually. So, Echoes of the Soul. And this is the author is by Echo L. Bodine, and the author is really a spiritual healer and a psychic teacher. I'll not go deep down into the authors because I wanted to leave you some space for you all to read the book. It is a very small book of consists of not more than 100 pages, So she has written a very simple language and it's easy to understand. But the content of the book is really, really difficult to understand. Because for me, I needed at least twice or thrice to read to understand because they are so unique and new for me, especially these topics. So let's see. And that's why I'm just leaving the author, how she got as a psychic abilities and when she could recognize herself as a that psychic she is there. So all these things I'm just leaving for you also. But this is a just brief intro about the author. And I met author online actually when there was a session in UK. So I met Echo Bondi there and I spoke to her. She was very energetic and very lively person. And mostly her lectures is on the spiritual healing, life and death and life after death and all. So she's also having a workshops and she also has a healing center in Minnesota. And then she is taking some of the sessions and healings and everything in her centers actually. So this is all about the Echo, and let's go deep into the chapters. And this book has only 7 chapters. As I said, that this is a small book. The first chapter is the soul, and the second is the heaven, the other side, birth, going back to school, life, the school called earth, death, graduation, life after death, home again, God, and the still small voice. So these are the 7 chapters, and all the 7 chapters I covered it so that you can just read it, but it's an overview. I'm just giving you an overview about each chapter and how I got connected to this book. I will go deep inside of this book then. So let's see the soul. This is a very beautiful chapter, I would say. And there is one question which comes up always in our minds, that do we have a soul? Because we always talk about the physical bodies and we see everything. Do we see these souls? No, we can't see. So only the psychic people like Echo or people who have that ability, they can see the soul of the person. But we can understand our soul. So to understand that, we have to go deep down. Like you have to meditate in such a way that you can reach to your soul. You can listen to the soul. This is what the author is trying to tell us, how to identify our soul inside. So in simple words, she's defining that soul is nothing but it's like a material reality. Like these souls will not have any material, like our physical bodies, like flesh and bones, they don't have anything. But they appear like more or less like the same. And this is a pictures I've taken from the Disney film. I'll tell you about this film as well, because while creating this presentation, I came across this one. This is so nice, actually. I'll tell you all about. And this soul is the spiritual part of us. And this will never die. I think you all know about this regarding the souls and everything, but I'm just giving you some hints how Echo got the experiences. This is all about the Echo's life, actually, the Echo's experiences and the Echo's life. What the book is summarized about. And when did this Echo meet the soul, actually? So actually what happened was she met a 14 years boy and he fell down from 18 feet, and then he landed on the head. So that means, just imagine. So he was completely broken, and he was in coma. And then the author wants to heal that boy, and then she holds the hand when the boy was lying, and she was healing. The doctors have come and the nurses have come because he was in coma. Just imagine a boy who's falling from such an height, and that too on the head. Just imagine how this situation could be. And the author is trying to hold the hand of the boy and try to see. As soon as the doctors have left, the nurses and doctors, then there is a carbon copy of that boy. Like, for example, see, if you see this shadow, the same way that carbon copy of the boy is standing in the corner of the room. Like, the echo was, this is the first time the echo is meeting a soul. Like, it was, for her, it was literally shocked. What? The boy was lying here the physical way, and the carbon copy was there. And then the boy is also sending the voices saying that heal my brain. Actually, the boy was keep on saying that like, please heal my speech part of the brain. So see, she was not able to understand because she never saw the soul right before. So, and she didn't hear it. The room was calm because the doctors have left, and the nurses have left, and she was the only one, and she's trying to heal that boy and everything. And that time she saw the soul. So this is the first time she met the soul. And when the boy started breathing normally again, then then the doctors and the nurses said that yes, the speech part of the brain is in the front actually. So this is what the boy is trying to say, this, please help me, or please heal me to this part so that I can talk. So this is how the echo got experienced with the first time with the soul. Like how these souls are creating actually. So she also describes, these are the topics actually. There are n number of topics, but I have selected only few topics from each chapter because we have only 30 minutes. I thought that I can give you some more space for you all to read again. So creating a soul is like, I mean, the soul is made up of energy. We all know that. And not only that energy, but we also carry a little part of the God, actually. The divine part of the thing is there in us. That's the reason why the echo says that this is called an higher self of our bodies. And we always delimit ourselves because we are carrying that power of the divine. And why are we delimiting ourselves? So this is what she keeps on saying. And these souls, I mean, not only with the energy, they are also radiating the light, like the how the picture is there. So it's also radiating, and it can be in any form. It can be in a human form, or it can be in a light form, or it can be in any shape. So this is how the echo is trying to tell us about the creating a soul. Then this is a really a very new topic for me, the soul loss. Actually, what happened was the soul, sometimes when a person or when a kid has a lot of abuse or a lot of pressure from the parents or from anyone, and he or she goes into traumas, the little part of our soul is gone. So that means we have the soul losses. I did not personally experience here, but this is what the echo has experienced, because she has been gone in a depressive state for such a long time, and she felt that, what am I doing with my life, and what's happening actually? She has one side a psychic abilities to heal and everything, but the other side, she's completely down and disappointed. Then how does she know about that? She lost her soul and everything. So then she couldn't bear herself this disappointment and this this kind of depression. She then thought that, okay, her mom was a spiritual person. So then she thought that, okay, why not I take up mom's friends who are also spiritual people. So then the mom's friend advised, take up the shaman. I think you all know about shaman. Maybe we will discuss when when we end the session. The shamans are people who are healing the people. There was, in the olden days, we used to have, but Echo was not ready to take up this shaman because she was a practical woman. And she said that, why are they going to help me out? So this is kind of a question mark she had, but she couldn't help it. She just wanted to get healed herself. So then she invites the shaman, and that person plays the drums like this. like in the picture. And then after 45 minutes of playing drums and making it the whole atmosphere calm and cool, then he holds the echo's hand, and then he says that some parts of your soul is retrieved, and it was gone with an old man. And this is all about Shiva. He was going on explaining. Then Echo was literally shocked. Come on, this is this is nothing but it was it was her grandfather. When she was 4 years old, he nourished her and he loved her so much. And when he died, so at that time, the little soul, or the fragment of the soul, has gone along with the grandpa actually. So it was literally surprised how Echo was thinking that this shaman could help it, and it was healed. And later on, she came across with a person called Jeffrey Maxwell, and she met him in a conference. And this Jeffrey always heals the Echo's inner child. So this is how the Echo got healed with the soul loss. So this is all about the soul sections. Let's come to the one more section of soul travel. This is a beautiful topic, I would say, because this astral projections are nothing but when the body is still, when you are in a still state. Either it could be meditative state, or it could be when you are sleeping, then the astral travels occur. And this astral travel occur, like you get the dreams and you get the visions and you see many places and everything. And this astral travel comes in a such a way that when the body is completely in a nil state, or you should not have any thoughts actually, and you should be in a sleep, like completely still state, like how we are sleeping is nothing but we are half dead, right? At that time only the astral body comes out with the help of this silver cord, and it tries to travel everywhere. So this is where we call it as astral projections or the astral travels. So this is when the cord is broken, or when the cord is detached, that means the body is dead. So this is the astral, and they look like the same. Like it takes, the astral body also take the same shape of the body, and it is much lighter than the feather actually. So this is all about the astral travels and the astral projections. And this is where the subject comes here for me, especially why I got this attached, because I get a lot of dreams. I mean, you probably listen so many times I'm talking about my nightmares and how my energy is drained off and what should I do with it. And I keep on asking sir about these, because this is a major topic where I have to get into these subjects and to learn about this, why I see these things. So this is the way how I got connected with the book actually. So some of the astral travels recently I had, or my dreams, and I try to picturize. And this is happening the day when I was as a child, like 5 years or 6 years old, when I started drawing. And whenever I could see, I used to put it on a paper. I have such a big journals of every day having like astral travels, like dreams. I can see everything. I don't know why, but, and to be frank, I wanted to say that I can also see the departed souls. That's my one of the major challenge. If in my family, if somebody wants to leave the earth plane, I know 3 or 4 months before that he's going to go away. So this is something, it's a very challenging topic for me, like the echo, and I don't know what I should do with it. Actually, I'm in a puzzle state, or I'm in a confused state, what I should do with it. Yeah. And why this pain? There's like completely, I will have such a pain. I have such a storm inside. I don't know what I have to do with it. So this is where the topic comes actually. So anyway, so let's go. So these are some of the things, and these are the some visions, I would say, or astral projections. I don't know what all they name it as, but whenever took the classes, I used to get all the cherry blossoms. And this is one of the main thing where I got it in the Egypt, when we were on a Nile River, and the boat was going, and sir was taking on the top, like, the two groups were divided. One group was dancing. I think who are here, they will know about it, the Egypt Prit, and the other group went upstairs. After dancing, even I was so tired, and I went up, and there I can see that this is the cherry blossoms of in Japan. So I just sketched it up and then I tried to Google it because I never thought about going to Japan, or why do I go? So then the other in satsang also I was asking, sir, when will you take it? So these are some of the astral projections or astral travels you see, that usually people, everybody will experience this. It's not only me, but only thing is we need to have the energies and to understand them. So this is all about the astral travel and how the soul is acting. This is all about the first chapter. And the second chapter is the heaven, the other side. So we all know about the heaven, right? When it comes to heaven, actually, Echo wants to see the God. She always thinks that I'm going to the church and what am I doing it? So she's working in the garden and she says that I wanted to see God and I wanted to see heaven. And she's all because she's talking about the death and she's talking about the life and she's talking about the afterlife. She's talking because of her psychic ability. She's talking everything, but she's not having any experience to talk about more. So what she requested the God, saying that can I come to see the other side of the other side of the earth? So that's nothing but the heaven. So let's see how she got the experience and everything. So one day what happened was she was doing in the garden and she skipped the church and she was talking to the God. God, can you please take me some time and show the other part so that I can help the people to understand more about the life and the death, because people are so scared and everything. So then she got that projection again. She also got the projection. And then the spirit guides took her away to show the heaven. Just see. This is like when I was reading the book, it was like a fantasy for me to read. And the heaven looks like here, like the same, like in the earth plane. And the people are, the souls are working here, like the gardening and architecture or whatever they wanted, like engineering stuff. It will be the same pattern like thing. Only thing is they look all alike. This is what she was experiencing in the other side of the heaven, actually. So then the spirit guides were saying that there are some levels. I think we have already studied about the souls, like the levels of the souls. We will not find that she's not writing any basic soul or the infant souls here, but she's saying that this is a level one soul, where the level one soul, we all know about it. So level, I'll just go very briefly about this. The level one souls will are very focused on the survival, and they don't think about the other people, and they kill the animals, and they just wanted to survive themselves. I mean, we all know about it, and they carry the karma. So these are the first level. The spirit guide is showing actually the echo, all these levels. The level two souls are nothing but they are like fearless and they are open. They open their hearts for the other people and for the animals around, and they also think that okay, it's not, we should not hurt the animals. So these are the second level people. They think about it, they are little open with their hearts. And the third level people, they try to grow a little bit more, and they think that okay, there is a God, there is a God, and there is oneness over here, and we all are connected some or the other way. So they think that way, and they don't try to hurt each other. So this is what the third level souls, they think, I mean, they are. And the fourth level souls are like nothing but they are aligned with the God. They are aligned with the God. They say that all the living creatures, living beings, they have the souls. Like animals also carry the souls. That's why they try to read more and more books, and they try to minimize their karmas, and they are open to learn many things. And these are the fourth level souls, I would say. And then if it comes to the fifth level souls, they are they understand the creation of the God, and they come out of the fear and hatred and poverty. So they are like more or less like the angels, the fifth level. And the sixth level is the blissful state, because they are detached from everything and from the physical aspects and everything, and they let go of everything. So they are the sixth level souls. And the seventh level souls are the retirement souls. They are the purest form. They just they are so, they're like the lights. That's it. So and but echo was trying, I mean, the spirit guide is saying that the echo, see, these levels also, the souls will take 10 or 20 lifetimes to cross one level. So just imagine how many lifetimes we would have got. So then the chapter comes the birth. I think we all know about the birth. Here the baby is planning to have a school, because when the soul goes back to the home, and then the soul thinks that, okay, I forgot something, or I need to finish some task I couldn't finish in the earth. Then it starts planning again the birth. The soul will uh, the take the help of the parents, and also help of the spirit guides, and also help of the evolved other souls, and then try to come to the earth actually. So the timings, and we are very particular about the timings when the soul comes. In our culture, we see the muhurtam, when the soul, but you should never do that, because soul will have its own plan, and you have to respect the soul. And this is all about the soul coming to the earth. And here the soul also will take the death. Sometimes the abortion comes, miscarriages comes. The author is trying to say here these things because the soul wants to plant something, but it will come to something else. Like, for example, if a soul wants to be an athlete, but it is born as like a handicap, then what the soul does is the soul will quit immediately. That's the reason why the infant deaths happens. And this is not the mistake of the mother or the mistake of the nurse or the doctor, but it is purely soul plan. So this is the decision the souls take it. So this is something I have to do it. And the happy birthday. Souls also will celebrate happy birthdays. So the echo is giving a very good example here, how the soul came very late for her friend's delivery time, because the soul was celebrating with their birthday, saying that, okay, I'm going to the earth and I have to celebrate, and so on. So souls also does that one. And the fourth chapter is all about the earth. So I think we all know about this school coming to earth, how the reincarnation occurs, and what are the reasons to reincarnate. So this is, we are coming back to the school, why we come back to the earth. So this is, reincarnation is based on on our learnings actually. It is purely because of the learning the souls come back, and this is all based on the akashic records, they call. We will see the akashic records, what they are called. So they select, and every person we are selecting from one time to the other, this is all our plans. We think that we today also, we met all together, this is also our soul plan, that we will sit together and we will learn together, all this. So this is all we are planning before the reincarnation. And comes to that, the earth as a school, like what are the sign-ups we do it, like coming to the dysfunctional families, and coming to the like a really, really sick family. Like, for example, my father was the sick person all the time. So you can see why, because I have to learn many things from there. And we also learn happiness, how to be happiness. And we also select our partners, and also we also learn the parenting, how the parenting has to be. And we also, there are some people learn for the divorce and heterosexuality and homosexuality. We come up for all the lessons. So there are n number of echo has listed out. I just kept it only very few here. So this is the fifth chapter. Death is something which I really cannot do it, because this is what I'm dealing with. It. My mom left, and this is a very difficult chapter for me. It has been 5 years, but still I have so much emotions. And I don't say that I'm attached to her, but there's so much of love she has done. So that's why death is something which I'm not going to go deep down, because the author has explained about how death happens. Like if you have a sudden death, or if you have a crash somewhere, or accidental deaths, or the sickness death, why they come up, and why the souls choose these deaths. All this is being described in the chapter death. So let's go to our sixth chapter. Sixth chapter is a very beautiful chapter. It is life after death and the home again. So it's not like we have we learned it in the schools and everything. When we do good karma, we'll go to the heaven. When we do our bad karma, we'll go to the hell. All these we have learned it in the schools, but Echo says that this is not the topic actually. She says that it's completely a different way. So when you read this book, you will find it out how she's describing about the life after death. That means the home where we are reaching it again. And she has that picturization of the god, that he will have a beard and he will wear a crown with she's describing all about it, the picture what I have kept it here. So this is all about the other side. And then she also says that when she got the psychic abilities, and she was completely, her perception of heaven and hell is vanished, and she thinks that the whole god is in everywhere, like in animals, in plants, and in every being. the God is there. So she's saying that the God also, she thinks that the God is now herself. So this is also she, as the psychic abilities are going on, she understood about the God itself and the heaven. And also she, when she had this out of body experience and went to the other world, right? So she's saying that we can also go there. People who have the psychic abilities, they can see how it looked like. It is just a thin veil which separates the 3D world, that means our dimensions, to the 5D and the upper world. So she describes about this very clearly in the book as well. So then the other side, as I said, that we can do all the activities what we were doing in the earth plane. So we can just do the pizzas, whatever we are doing here. We can play in the gardens, and we can also go in the ship and everything. It will be the same. Only thing is we don't look like the physical way how we are here. We just look alike. This is what she was trying to say. And then, as I said, that the Akashic records are the records which are stored everything, like how many lifetimes you have taken, what are the karmas you have done, what are the good deeds you have done, everything, it's like stored in it. If the soul wants to go back to the earth to learn anything again, you will see the Akashic record and then you go there. So this is also very clearly, she's trying to explain about our Akashic records. And as I said, that we can do a lot of other stuff like playing piano and golf or writing books. Everything you can do in the other side of the thing, she said. And also some of the questions they were asked for the echo, like what will happen if one partner goes, the other partner can see or not. So you can go through, I mean, I will share the PPTO as well. If you want, then you can go through the questions which we're asking. Can souls come and see? Yes, they visit us. Like I see my mom all the time in the dream. So she keeps on telling me everything. So this is there. Your brother is going very, very low. He's very sick. Take care of your brother. All these things she keeps on coming up in the dreams and things. That means the souls have the capacity to come and communicate with us. So this is all the chapter in the common question and answers the echo is trying to say about it. So the 7th chapter, and echo wants to find out how the God and the small voice inside us is coming up. So this is what the echo wanted to know it. So she suffers a lot to find it out where the God is, but finally she found out when she was pregnant, because she was pregnant at the age of 19 itself, and then she thinks she's gone through a lot. Actually, she has 4 major operations, and she has bankruptcy, and then she was very shy person, and then she was fed up with the life actually. So one day she goes on in the in the treadmill, and then she shouts herself, like saying that, where can I see this God? And also from the inside there was a light coming up for her, and then the whole body became a light. And the more and more she became calm, and she tried to find it out where this God is there. He's not coming and he's not showing up, and I have so much of troubles and everything. Then she started getting this light and getting the voice inside her, and the whatever her mom was taught her as a child, she got all those things. And finally she understood that the more and more she becomes calm, and the more and more her psychic abilities come up, and then she's like really able to find out where the God is. So this is all about the echo's experiences. And then she's saying that the small voice which comes inside from us is nothing but it's the God, it's the higher self which is telling you all the time. So she keeps on keeping herself calm, and and finding herself more and more. Then she understood her in voice, and I mean the inside voice. And then she understood that God is nothing, nowhere else. It's God is inside me completely. So I just need to find it out. So this is what finally she understood with her small voice inside. And the echo's conclusion here, it is, to understand the bigger picture, you have to connect to the source. The source is nothing but the God. And then she also says that you have to be connected all the time, and to see the God, you have to be more calm and more still, so that you understand that inside voice of yours, which is the higher self of yours, and which is the divine self of yours, which is giving the hints and giving you everything. That is what it's all about, the nothing but it's a God. So this is our the messages from the echo, she says that open your hearts for others, then automatically you will understand where the God is and where to go and how to go. So this is all about the echo's conclusion. And what I understood with this book is we all have soul purpose. We all have one thing which we need to do, and we came all the way to earth, that we need to find it out. We are struggling with so many physical jobs and doing all other things. Yes, we absolutely, we have to live, right? We need jobs to go for a daily thing, but the soul did not come for that. Actually, the soul came for something else. The day when I went to Egypt, I didn't know, because that's a large amount, and which was I was saving it. The moment I gone, I understood the whole thing there. Like inside the Giza pyramid, when I sat, when we did the meditation, I understood what is the actual purpose of the life. So there actually that's the reason why I joined the TOT as well. So this is all about my conclusion. And as I said that I came to know about this movie. This is very, very good movie. You can watch it after reading the book. This is called Soul. This is from 2020, and you can find so interesting how the souls act. And you can also see the YouTube shorts and all. And then finally, I give a big thank you for Sir for giving this opportunity for us. And I also give a very big thank you for the whole BEHF team for supporting us and giving us. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful presentation and beautiful pictures. I can see how creative and so lively you are. And very interesting topics. And we got to know like how even souls can play sports. Is that correct? A soul can play sports. Soul can play musical instruments. That's so interesting to know all that. So my question is, in the higher world, how can we identify this is my mother, or this is my friend, or this is my brother's soul? Here,
You can't.
physical appearance we can easily identify, but in
You
higher,
can't.
how
Actually,
can
we
we?
can't, because we all are the same level. But if they wanted to meet you, or if they wanted to come, because they welcome you also sometimes. If the soul has a difficulty from earth to go to the other side, then the parents or the person who loves you, they'll come and they'll take you. So that means that the other side persons can come and tell, but you as a person cannot identify where are my parents or where are my siblings. That is difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That is all I want to know. So
Yeah.
let me
Thank you
give
so
chance
much.
for
But
others also. Thank
your loved one will come for you for sure. They will
Yeah,
come
that
and
I
they will take and they will nourish, and they will also help in transiting, because transition is very, very hard.
thank you,
Right.
Madhavi. Thank
Thank you so much for the question. Actually, I too had these questions.
you. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you.
So I have few questions. I mean, only one question, very short. I want to know, as say we all are at a level of different stages of soul, different levels of soul's development. I mean, what we can do in the physical form, does the author, reflect on what is the likes and dislikes of the soul?
Likes and dislike of the soul.
Yeah, yeah, which
Yeah.
helps in our development. If we
Yes,
do
she
good things,
describes
yeah,
that as well. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Please read on that. Please read on that chapters as well. And she really, because soul wants to learn the lessons. So for example, if soul, as I said, that the infant soul wanted to be an athletic, but it is a real example she's giving it. And the athlete want to be, I mean, that soul wants to be an athlete, but he was not able to be an athlete because he was born as an handicap. And then immediately the soul thinks, oh my God, with this body I can't be an athletic. So he just leaves. So these all examples the author has given very, very beautifully. So you have to just go through it and then you'll find it out.
thank you.
Thank you
Next
so
one.
much. Yes, and she also explains about each level, the soul will incarnate at least 10 to 15 times or more to understand that level itself. From infant soul to become from baby soul to an infant soul, I might have taken 10 incarnations, maybe like that. So she also describes that very clearly in that book.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you,
Good morning.
Madhaviji. Really, it was wonderful to listen to you as you keep smiling every time in all the session. Keep that smile always in your face. Actually, I'll just make it one short. Ma'am, you said that you can connect to other selves so that you can open to God, that God is within us. So how will we come to know, through picturization or visual illusion, or something visible for us in our conscious state, or how it is, ma'am?
Regarding the God or regarding yourself or your soul?
Yeah, my soul.
Yeah, for your soul, because you need to experience this out of body experience. Because when you sit in a pyramid, actually, I'll tell you, pyramid will have so much energies, like triple or 10 times energies. The moment you sit, then the out of body experiences, you can see that, you can feel that. Yeah.
Okay.
And especially people who are sleeping, the mind is not in a conscious state, it is in a subconscious state. But some people, then they can remember their dreams, or they can remember the soul places wherever they went away. So it carries all the experiences and it will store it. But whereas in the conscious state, like when you're doing the meditation also, you get that projections.
Okay.
So then you can feel that, actually. But you have to increase your meditation, you have to increase your energies, and you have to be more mindful the way you're doing in the daily lives and all. Then you can experience that, your own soul, like how it is collecting the informations.
Sometimes we hear somebody is telling to us from inside. Is that the same inner voice? Okay.
Yeah, the inner voice is the God.
Okay.
The God which is giving you that, the higher self of yourself. Actually, the voice which you are hearing. But the outer body experience is nothing but it's your soul. The soul wants to experience. The soul wants to see the people. The soul wants to go to different dimensions. And it will all, that is a different story, that when the soul goes to the projection. But the inner voice, that is your God, or your the spirit, which is giving you hints, saying that just be careful when you're going to that place, or just be mindful, you might. So that voice is the higher voice, actually. So that is the difference.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.